Light Dasher, cinnamon or butterscotch?
I prefer cinnamon.
Cinnamon, me too. Hello all you wonderful people, I am BuddhaCat, and welcome to a very, very special video where we have a very special guest with us today. And that very special guest goes by the name Light Dasher. Say hi, Light.
Hello, Light.
Light Dasher, or Light, is the mod creator behind the wonderful mod that we're using right now, Crypt of the Undertale. So he's going to be doing some guest commentary, and also I'm going to fire some questions his way. Alright, so I'm going to go straight to here, because there's a lot actually going on. For anybody who has this mod, or is thinking about getting this mod, there's a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of little tiny details to be found. Like when I bust through Beastmaster.
Hello.
There's Doggo. I love it. And all the sprite art you've done is 100% original, right?
Yeah, I drew it all myself.
It is awesome. Seriously, I absolutely love it.
Like
because you know what
I drew it from scratch.
Right. And you know what I love about it the most? First of all, it's great sprite art. You did a great job doing it, but you also kept the integrity of Crypt of the Necrodancer intact. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it doesn't. I've played a few other mods with Crypt of the Necrodancer, and you can really tell that it's like a separate thing, a separate entity within another game. Like you did, Undertale's all black and white, but a lot of your characters you've colored, which I thought was really cool.
How's it going?
And then of course there's Caddy and Bratty, right? Oh, look at Caddy! Oh my gosh, she's so cute. That's my favorite.
How big cats really are.
Yep. Yeah. And then inside the Dungeon Master we have the Ice Cream Man. I totally forgot about that. Inside of Merlin, you haven't done anything yet, right?
No, but since the last time you asked me this, I did figure out who I'm going to replace it with.
Oh,
did
you?
Inn Bunny from Snowden.
Oh my gosh! What a great idea! And inside of Boss Master, there's Monster Kid, right? That's her official name.
Yep, that's Monster Kid or Monster Child or whatever.
Yep.
Doesn't really have a name.
I just call her Yo Kid. She's always like, yo. And inside Janitor is the wonderful one and only Napstab Luke. Alright, so from here, I think, before we jump into Zone 1, if it's cool with you, I'd like to check out, because you've actually done more than just Frisk, right? You've done Frisk's Cadence, and then I haven't unlocked all of them, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can tell us what they all are, unless you want people to discover that on their own.
I could tell a lot of people have already unlocked most of this stuff. But in Melody, it's Toriel.
Okay.
In Aria, it's Asriel. I think it makes sense because of spoiler reasons. In Dorian, it's the pirate.
Okay.
Bolt, who's probably would be the most annoying to unlock, is Undyne.
Okay.
Coda. I don't actually have an idea for Coda yet, but I think I have something in mind for Coda.
Okay.
Dove is Frisk again. I'll tell you why that in a minute.
Okay.
And Monk is Muffet.
Oh, Muffet! I love it. You said you're going to tell me in a minute about Dove being Frisk again.
Right.
And I think I know the answer to that, but I'm going to let you tell us why.
Well, if you go onto Cadence's staircase...
Okay.
You see there it says fight?
Yes. Right.
On the other one, it says Mercy, and it's got a different picture. See how on the picture there you've got Frisk, and then you've got, ooh, who's that spooky person?
Yeah, yeah.
You can play as them as well.
And I think I know the reason. That's for local co-op, right?
Right. If you go into it now, you can see it there.
Aww. Hey. Alright, so I'm going to jump into Zone 1, and I'm going to do my best to do commentary, play the game, and ask you a bunch of questions. So, this is the type of game that requires, like, a lot of concentration. So, first question I have for you, Light, is what was the time that you started thinking about doing this mod?
Well, the actual idea for it came about actually a week before I actually started on it, because normally when I walk to work, I have all these like random ideas in my head because I'm just walking. It's quite a long walk, and
Right.
I thought it would be a neat idea to put Frisk into Crypt and Necrodancer, because the music in Undertale is just like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And
Truly
it sounds like something that belongs in a rhythm game. And I
Yeah.
was thinking, how can I put Undertale into a rhythm game? And this was the first thing that came to mind because it's in a dungeon and there are monsters and it just makes so much sense.
Yeah.
When I actually started working was, I think last year, 15th of October.
Uh-huh.
From start to finish, like, I say finish in quotations because I'm still working on it now, but the first release was about 2 weeks after, like 15th of October, and then I released the first one on the 3rd of November.
Okay.
So that's 2-3 weeks? 2?
Yeah, I think
My math
2,
is
yeah.
terrible. About that.
From that walk that you took and got the idea, and from that time, how long did it take for you to finish everything? For it to be like 100% released on Steam?
From then till the build you're playing now is release 2. So
Yeah,
that
that's...
would be release. That would be almost a month.
Oh, okay, wow. You work incredibly fast. I mean, that's a lot to get done in that amount of time. Not many people may know this, because I certainly did not know this. If you play as the mod from the very beginning, like from you start up the game, right? You have a really awesome intro that is very similar to the intro of the game Undertale. Now, how long did it take you for just to make that? Because that is a pretty involved intro, especially for something that's a mod, not necessarily a game, but a mod. You know, it's really detailed. How long did it take you to make it?
A couple of hours over the course of 2 days.
Couple hours over the course of 2 days. That's, like I said, once again, you work incredibly fast. I mean, I encourage anybody who has the mod already to do that if you haven't discovered that already. It's an amazing intro. The next question I have for you, Light, is what are you working on currently in regards to this mod? Like, do you want to... If you don't want to talk about it, or if you don't want to talk about too much of it, I totally get it. If you don't want to give away any spoilers. But last time we talked, you did mention that you do have plans for an update.
Yeah, I am currently working on more enemy replacements because I've already done Zone 1 and a few others of little pieces. Finish up all the characters in the lobby, like the bunny inn girl and what's his name? What's the turtle called? Garson?
Oh, the old man, crazy, gnarly looking turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm also working on replacing the textures to look more like the ruins or Hotland or Snowden, etc.
Okay.
And I've actually sent you a preview if you want to show that whenever you can.
Yep.
It's not finished though, but that could improve.
Exactly. Yep. All right. So cool. Like, so you have more enemies in mind. You have the shop, the turtle, and then the Snowden bunny, and then of course the texture pack for the ruins. Anything else that you're working on, or anything you want to talk about in regards to the update?
Well, there's also the food that I'm replacing. You know, you can get apples, cheese, chicken, ham. And then I'm replacing that with other foods as well. And obviously, the only thing you can replace the ham with, the best healing item, is the butterscotch and cinnamon.
Nice, right. That leads me to my next question, Light, and it's a very important question. People's lives depend on it, and that is Light Dasher. Cinnamon or butterscotch?
I prefer cinnamon.
Cinnamon, me too.
Cinnamon for life.
I absolutely love cinnamon. It's like...
Well, you wouldn't turn your nose up at butterscotch if you found it on your plate, would you?
No, I would not. No, I would not, Toriel. I have 2 more questions for you, Light. And my next question for you is, does Toby Fox know about your mod at all? Or has Toby Fox reached out and said, like, wow, your mod is freaking dope?
Not to my knowledge, no. If he knows about it, that'd be really cool.
That would be super cool.
Although I do know that the creators of Crypt the Necrodancer know about my mod.
Oh, really?
In fact, they've tweeted it on their Twitter.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's also in their on Steam and at collections, and my mod is in the awesome Steam mods collection thingy.
Oh, really? Look at you, Light. That's awesome. Congratulations. What is your all-time favorite character from Undertale?
Ooh, that's me. That's a mean question. You can't ask that. I love them all. No.
You must. You must.
I can't. If I say one, like if I say who I think is my favorite, my brain will go, oh, what about this character? I'm like, oh no.
Right.
Tell you who I love drawing. I love drawing Alfie. She's such a ugly nerd.
Right. She's my. I would have to say that she's probably. I don't know. See, even me, I can't answer that. And I realized when I wrote that question down, I was like, he's probably not going to be able to answer that. You can tell he's a true fan of Undertale. He's going to have a hard time. In fact, one of my favorite characters just showed up, and that's Napstab Luke. I absolutely love Napstab Luke.
You just killed him.
I just killed him. You made me kill him. So, do you have like maybe top 3 favorite?
Top 3. That would probably be Papyrus, Alfie, and Unda. Oh no, wait, not Alfie. Damn it, no. I even putting it to 3. Undying, Sans, Papyrus. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. That's great. That's
before I change my mind.
And you know what? That's very close to mine too. Oh, hello there, Mr. Man Guy.
Your top 3.
My top 3: Napstab Luke, Dr. Elphys, and Papyrus. Yeah.
Papyrus is your favorite?
You know, that's so funny. The last time we talked about our differences in voice acting for our characters, or for the characters. And one of the differences was our Papyrus voice. Your Papyrus voice is very like old school villainesque in a way. You know what I mean? Like to me that's what I love it. My Papyrus is like the only thing funny here is how big my muscles are. You know, it's I tried to think of like Mark Hamill's Joker. It's very sassy, which Papyrus to me seems like a very sassy character. You know, like just his stance and his overall presence of like the date battle and everything. To me, that's just how he represents himself. So I wanted to make him sassy, but he's also trying very hard to be tough. So that's how I got his voice. Another difference was our Sans voices. Like my Sans is like, hey Buddo, you'd be dead where you stand. You know, like he's very cause that's the sound. Yeah, it's the sound that the text scroll makes. It's like, you know, that's where I got his. My wife said I sound like Bill Murray when I do Sans.
Alright, still in the century and still in the forest, right? I still very much for humans. Kind of boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's this huge door, and it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day, I'm knocking them out like usual. I knock on the door and say, knock knock. To the side, I hear a woman's voice.
Who's there?
So naturally, I respond, dishes.
Dishes who?
Dishes a very bad joke. And then she just howled in laughter. That's all I remember.
My jaw was open the entire time. Like, that was freaking phenomenal. I honestly did not expect that voice. Okay, so the very last thing I wanted to talk about in this video, Light, was, and if there's something else that you want to add, please let me know. But I'm gonna give everybody a little secret here, if that's okay with you. And that is...
Yeah, that's fine.
if you have Crypt of the Necrodancer at home and you download this mod, you go to your, well, I guess if you have a Windows, this is what you do. But you go into your program files, and then you go into Steam, if I can find it, Steam, and then you go into, don't tell me, Steam apps, and then you go into Common, then you go into the game itself, Crypt of the Necrodancer, and this was my mistake. I went into mods, and obviously I couldn't find anything, but if you go into downloaded mods, you'll see the mods for the game. Crypt of the Undertale's right here. You click on that, and then if you can see big text, extra art, double click on that, and there's all this amazing art that you did. So good. There's the beautiful, wonderful, nerdy, gorgeous Dr. Elphys, and then there's also Undyne, as you pronounce it. I always say Undine because that's how I pronounced it from the very beginning, and
I pronounce it Undyne because it's like undying.
Right,
Undyne.
exactly, and it makes so much more sense. I just say Undine because I don't know why. Oh, let's talk about this. All the different forms of Temmie. Like,
can't leave out Temmie.
I can't believe we almost forgot about this. First of all, there's a picture of Sans, and then there's 4 total of Temmie, which is Frisk. And I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to give away spoilers, but yeah, there's I guess you could just say variants. We'll just call them variants of Temmie, and that's in different zones, right?
Yep.
I think this is the last one, right? Oh no, there's a couple of them. That's the last one. I love that. And then there's that. That's was that a splash? What was that used for?
Yeah, that was used for the first release of Crypt of the Undertale.
Okay.
Release 1 had that image for the title screen, but when I added in the enemies, the slime wasn't there anymore, so I thought I'd change it and just keep doing it over and over again.
Right. It's so good.
So with release 3, I'm going to do another splash image, and release 2 will go into the extra art along with some other art I'm making. So
2 more extra art pieces that aren't in the folder that you were so kind to actually show me, which is on your Tumblr. So for anybody who's interested, which I highly recommend you doing, Light is actually really gifted at illustration, not just Undertale things, but several other things. But a link to Link's Tumblr is down in the description, which these 2 images are found in that. There's Asgore, and then there's Chara. Oh my god, look how cute Chara is. So adorable.
Did nothing wrong.
But yeah, there's lots of Easter eggs to be found. There's the extra fan art. This is one I am a huge fan of mods in games because it spices up what is already an amazing game. And this is by far one of the best mods I've played, probably well over a year. I mean, in all games, this is seriously one of the best mods I've played because you have gone so above and beyond expectations with the extra art, all the Easter eggs. Most mods for this game, it's usually just a playable character or just like a user interface or something. Honestly, this is such a great mod, and if anybody has this game, please download this mod, at least just to try it out, which already has what? How many people have downloaded your mod?
Off the top of my head, I think it's 5,000 something.
Holy mackerel. And it has like, it's like quadruple views, right? It's like, there's like tons of people who have...
Yeah, 16,000 something.
Holy cow. If anybody has this game, or even if you don't have this game, first of all, buy this game. It usually goes on sale, so buy this game. The link to the game and the Steam App Store is down in the description, along with the link to get this mod. Light, thank you so much for giving me the time to talk to you and talk about your mod and just to joke around. I really, really appreciate it.
And thanks for having me up on here. I don't normally have that many opportunities to go onto other people's channels.
Well, we would seriously. I would love to have you back on this channel. Maybe we can do like a zone run or zone challenge together. That would be pretty cool.
That would be neat.
All right, Light. Thank you so much.